Hey dumplings, it's Dave Desai, welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about a more serious issue and some recent claims over BTS and apparent chart manipulation. This was claimed by a reporter and I of course have some thoughts on this. I wanted to just go over my opinion on the whole situation. I think there's a lot of stuff I am seeing online not really being talked about. I also want to get into Jimin addressing someone who did something a little illegal. That is a little lighter and fun tea. So grab your dumpling, tea spilling mug merch, and let's get into it. If you're new here and you're interested in this type of stuff, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and that notification bell to be notified anytime new video drops. And if you're a hater, like to be first to leave your hate comment, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and that notification bell also so you can be first to do so. Now let's jump into it. The first thing I want to jump into is what is going on with these chart manipulation claims that have been made and what is the premise of this. There really isn't any premise, to be honest, but I do need to give some backstory as to why these claims come up pretty often for BTS and not really as much for many other singers. BTS's success is really for most people not understandable. A lot of people don't really understand how it's possible for a group to blow up this quickly, which is not true. I'll talk about that. But they look at the success and it doesn't add up to them. A lot of news reporters, specifically what I've noticed from outside the US, these reporters talk about BTS and their success, oftentimes comparing BTS to women and asking the question, why are they so successful and that they don't deserve it? A specific Paraguayan media outlet wrote an article and there was also a video floating around. I don't know if this is from the same outlet, but it's of this reporter talking in Spanish, and ARMY's translated that to say the reporter is saying that BTS has better visuals than the other groups. But in terms of vocals, EXO is better, GOT7 is better, and Monsta X is considered cooler. Basically saying BTS should be gone and not at the top, that the other artists should be. However, these are all personal preferences, right? You can have your own opinions. There's also a lot of people who can say BTS has better vocals. My opinion stands that the reason people have such a connection to BTS is just the different working styles that they have from other groups. Every group in K-pop works hard, but very few have succeeded against all odds and did it from a no-named label at the time. BTS constantly gives a reminder that anyone from anywhere can make it, and that's why a lot of ARMYs support them. Visuals are very important in this industry. That, along with their singing and dancing talent, will get them very far, especially in America. Them being really pretty, not that other groups aren't, but we can all agree BTS is very pretty, but by them being pretty and then coming to America to be faces of Koreans in Asia, and then coming to America to be the faces of Koreans and Asians, they become more easily accepted by the American market because they look so good. Whereas in the past, the stereotypes for Asian men are that they're all ugly. BTS also had, back when they debuted and all that, much more crazier choreography. And they had to have crazier choreography because Bang PD knew that BTS needed to stand out. They needed to do something different. BTS was doing flips and stuff while singing and sustaining high notes. That's not easy. But also just trust that when someone becomes this popular and this big, it's never for no reason. The reason is there, and you don't even have to look far. But the news article that was written continues to talk about butter and how the motto for butter must be sell cheap, buy in bulk. They are alleging that HYBE decided to sell the butter song for 69 cents so ARMYs can buy it and also buy it in bulk. And thus, because ARMYs must be doing this would cause chart manipulation. Because I guess bulk buying isn't good. I never understood why people would be upset over fans bulk buying. I think it's no secret that ARMYs will like to buy 10 BTS albums to support them. But why is that bad, and why is that considered a false measurement of success? Why don't you try to convince a large number of people to buy not just one product you sell, but several products you sell? Tell me that's easy, because it's not. Otherwise, every restaurant and store would always sell out and be billionaires too. But also, BTS having the song at 69 cents was really smart for them, because obviously they wanted their audience of young kids to be able to get the song. There are several people who don't have that much money, but still want to support. This is how they can. Similarly to how I have a $1 tier on my Patreon, BTS must think the same way. It's more about BTS wanting their art to be available to the world and not about greed. But also, if this is a problem, why not every artist just sell their song for 69 cents then? Then there's no issue, right? I don't understand the thought process behind saying BTS is doing chart manipulation over bulk buying. So you're confirming that BTS is selling their products, but it's how it's being brought is the problem. People will look for anything to bring down people on top. Of course, this was such a big deal, and the points I brought up were not really things I saw mentioned on the Tweetster. People were talking about how BTS did not do chart manipulation because look at the awards they won. If someone is claiming that BTS is rigged, then why would bringing up their awards change that? Instead, points like the fact that they did not blow up overnight. They've been doing this for over 8 years now. They just probably became multimillionaires a couple years ago. And their success here in America has only been about a year. Their rise to fame was a slow one, but once they got it, they blew up. And that's how things work. The hashtag #ApologizeABCColor started trending on the Tweetster with over 100,000 tweets on it, and claiming that the reporter needs to apologize for such a statement because it doesn't actually make any sense. There's no evidence of this actually being true, and to blatantly make a statement like this is very bad. Child manipulation isn't something that is just something you can just throw around. In Korea, at least, I don't know about America, you can be fined around $17,000 or be in prison for 2 years. And you're just claiming artists are doing this with no evidence? BTS will always be accused of these crazy theories and topics. I am not surprised that they exist. When someone is on top and more eyeballs are on this person, theories and speculations, crazy ones, will always happen. This is life. But I know BTS isn't doing anything wrong. However, sometimes armies be doing things they shouldn't be doing. Some illegal things. Recently over on our Weverster, BTS was over there going through the comments and replies and just getting back to people. This was after the mustard swuzu. I could be wrong, but I think they were doing a giveaway or something and looking to give something away to an army. Obviously, Dave, that's how giveaways work. I'm not entirely sure what they were trying to do, but one army at the time wrote that they could not partake in the legal version of streaming the swuzu, so instead they streamed it illegally on one of those illegal sites, which don't ask me what those sites are because I actually have no idea. But the army claimed that he, she, they didn't have any money, so they couldn't stream and didn't want to lose out, and then also said that they felt like they betrayed BTS's trust a little bit. Jimin actually saw this and responded so sweetly, saying, "It's all okay. Instead, please don't hate yourself, and no matter the reason, we will love you." What was so cool about this response, Jimin wanted people to see this, and we all know how the Weverse translator is a bit wonky. So it seems like Jimin chose very simple and easy to translate words because that translated perfectly. Now, I'm not saying at all to stream illegally. I know I made this joke earlier, but this is not a joke. If you can afford it, definitely stream it properly. It helps support the artists. And not only that, you're contributing to the staff that helped create the set. You're contributing to so much. However, if you do look at how much BTS allegedly made from the swuzu, I don't think Jimin would care so much that one person couldn't pay for the stream. Allegedly, they made, reported by IndianExpress.com, $71 million. So they have over 1 million viewers, and each of them paid anywhere from $40-something to like $60 for like the multi-camera angle viewing. If you divide that in half, because the label takes half, I believe, and then the members take the rest, it's about $35 million. I mean, how many people can say they made $35 million in 2 days? Like, what? No artist alive, I think, has made that much in such a short amount of time. Am I wrong? That seems really high. But ARMY did break records because I think the stream itself did break records for being the most viewed paid streaming that any artist has done. Incredible job, everyone. And at the end of the day, the money for them is just a plus. They don't need more money, obviously. But they do this stream and concert for the sake of wanting to perform, and you can see that. Jimin was not mad at this fan, nor has ever said, even at the beginning, that if you love your favorite artist, you must buy everything they make. While so many American artists force their followers to buy everything and then shame them for not buying their products. It's like, just make better products and people will buy them. BTS, they're all great people, and definitely don't feel bad for doing what you felt like you had to do. Life is hard, and if you're not committing an actual huge crime, then you're fine. Don't be too hard on yourself. BTS doesn't seem to care that much either. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your thoughts are. Leave it in the comment section down below. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'm featuring this comment right here. Thank you so much for leaving comments. And as always, I do have a Patreon if you want to go over there and check stuff out. I have a lot of videos over there that you can't really get on here. This is due to copyright or getting taken down, so I do keep it over there on my Patreon. You can get videos over there like music video reactions, performance reactions, ship reactions. You can also recommend things you like to see over there. I currently have over 300 videos that are up already on there that you can get the moment you sign up for it. We also have a great time interacting with each other over there. I also send out cards and all that. So if you're interested in any of that, please make sure you check it out. Link is in the top description down below. Also, there's a video over there kind of talking about how you can support this channel even more if you would like to do that. That video is free to watch. You can check it out over there as well. With that said, there's 2 videos that will appear up on screen at the end of this video, so click on one of those and I'll see you over there. Bye.